Good evening, my people. Real talk. Today, I just want to give you a little info that I found out about these debt collectors. This is for New Jersey. I'm sure it's also applied for other state, but this was I read about New Jersey. I was just looking it up the other day. Now, please, whatever information I give you, please do your own research. I'm just telling you what I've read, and I've only read a portion of it. So do your research. Don't take what I'm giving you and run with it. But what I found out is that if you have a levy against your checking or savings account, and the debt collector have went to court and got a judgment and got a reward, they can freeze your assets. That happened to me years ago. I didn't know it then, but I found out the other day. But if they freeze your account, you could contact the court and let them know that as long as you have basically $1,000 or less in your account. So people, if you only have limited funds in your account, $1,000 or less, this applies to you. It's not applied to a person that have X amount of dollars in their account. The Court of New Jersey, I think, allows you to have up to $1,000. That is for your rent, groceries, or stuff that you need, and the levy or the judgment cannot take that money. And if they do, what you need to do is contact the court and explain to them, the circumstances. You only have $500 a month in there, or $1,000 the maximum, and that is to pay your rent every month. And the court should reverse that judgment that went against you from that levy company. Okay? But you have to, as soon as you find out that your account has been levied, frozen, the court has it freeze so you can't touch your money, you have to contact the court, set up an appointment to go up there to get this cleared up so they can release your funds. If you wait, I guess the judge release it, then it's too late, because when they freeze your account, the debt collector don't get the money right away because it's through the court. They freeze it so you cannot touch it. It happened to me, well, twice. But the first time, they got me for like damn near 900. I just walked away. I didn't know it then. This been years and years ago, but I'm knowing it now. So I'm giving you all the information, and please, 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 pass this information on to someone you know, because they may have their account levied against them and don't know what to do. But if you only make a certain amount a month, and it's for your rent, it's $1,000 or less. If it's 1,002, they can take the difference and up. But if it's 1,000 or less, but I said, don't take my word for anything. I'm just giving you information that I've read. I could have read it wrong. So you look it up and do your homework. Okay? If you got to talk to a lawyer, just ask a question that's dealing in levy account, talk to them and find out. So do your homework. But not doing nothing is not good. So for anybody out there, I'm also going to do another video about they cannot levy your account if you're on Social Security, SSD, and all this other stuff. I'm going to do a video about that also. But this is pertaining strictly for a levy for regular people that have less than $1,000 or less in their bank account every month, and that's the paid bill. So if your account get levied, contact the court as soon as possible. Set up an appointment to go there. And like I said, some people get a judgment and they will know they had a judgment because they mail you out stuff and you don't receive it. And like they're saying, most of these debt collectors, they want you not to answer the the um, the stuff they're filing in court for, because they send it to you regular and certified mail. They want you not to answer because if you don't answer and then you don't go to court, the court will judge against you the default because you didn't go to court, and that's what they want because then it's easy money. Now they get a judgment, and they're only paying like $15 to file the complaint. Now, if it's in federal court, then they wouldn't do it because it costs more money, and there's no guarantee that they're going to win. And I also found out, also do your homework, that when they get a judgment, the judgment can last up to 20 years with that judgment. I don't know if it's true. That's what I read. So the judgment can last for 20 years. So when they get a judgment, it's not 5 years or 7 years. It goes away. It can last up to 20 years. So keep a limited funds into your checking and savings account. Don't go over 1,000. Just keep enough in there. Because if you do, they can take the excess money. All right. But like I said, this is what I found out. So I'm giving this to you guys. Pass the word. Okay. We all gotta each one teach one. We all gotta help each other in this world. Okay. And information is free. Why not give it? Because if we can help one person, and that person help one person, we helping a lot of people. It's going to spread. You guys use these Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that to show negative things, and people flock to it. Just flock to negative energy, negative things. When something that is good, people don't want to reveal it, or if they reveal it, it got to be some price tag behind it. This video I'm doing, and all the videos that I'm doing, I'm not getting paid for it. But I'm telling you these things, because we're in this together, my people. I'm not getting paid from YouTube. I'm not doing none of that. I'm doing this to give you information. Okay? So, please, do your homework. This applied to other states, and I'm sure, but all I read about was New Jersey. So I'm talking to people that live in New Jersey. So if you got a judgment against you, and then they go to your bank, because they look up your name, they look up your address to the bank and try to find your name, and then trying to hook you up to see if you're a match. Once you're a match, they go back to the court, tell the court they found you. Boom. The court will hit your account and freeze your account. And you can't get that money until you either go to court to answer it. Because now you have to go to court. I didn't go to court. I just walked away. I just let them take my money. I was dumb. I walked away. And that's for my rent, part of my rent. I just walked away. But you don't have to walk away, my people. If you have only $1,000 or less, and you gotta let the court know that you know this. Because if you don't let the court know that you know that if you're allowed to have up to $1,000 in your account for your personal bills, and the debt collector cannot take that. And if they take that, you go to the court, and the court will want proof, I'm sure, and then the court should release that money back to you. All right, my people? But listen to me. Follow me on this channel, The Path of Peace TV, on YouTube, on Facebook, and also on my podcast, The Path of Peace TV. Listen, my people. If we all help each other in this world can be a better place. God bless you.